Good evening, meteorologist Enrique Hernandez here, just bringing you a quick update on what is the unfolding situation for most of the state, as we're seeing a major winter storm play out for many of us here in the area. We had a cold front, a really strong cold front, come on through most of Texas. At this moment, that cold front stretched between Houston and Bryan College Station, where College Station currently sitting at 44 degrees down here, and Houston still at a warm, balmy 75 degrees. That's all going to change in probably the next hours. That cold front is entering areas like the Woodlands, Cypress, Tomball, starting to feel the effects. Down up in the Metroplex, we're at or below freezing already for many of us, while up in the hill country, way below freezing, where we're seeing precipitation in the form of freezing rain, sleet, and snow. Want to take also down here San Antonio, just about to get the cold front as well, where Austin is already dropped to 41 degrees. Just wanted to show you, just to signify where this cold front is. I set the map up to show me only winds above exceeding 15 miles an hour, and here you go. Here's the cold front, strong north winds blowing through the area. It's about to get into Houston, just making its way into Metro San Antonio, while all the other areas are having wind gusts up to 40 miles an hour in some cases. And now, just a bigger view of what's going on precipitation-wise. We see just this large swath of rain and storms stretched out in northern and western Texas. And here we're seeing the moisture come into the state. This is being pulled in by the jet stream from the Pacific Ocean. And along to go with that, more moisture is being pumped in by south winds from the Gulf of Mexico. That's what we're feeling here in the Houston area, while up north they're feeling more of the Pacific moisture overriding that cold front, and it's leading to some dangerous situations currently in West Texas, Northern Texas, in the Panhandle, and also the DFW area, where right now they're experiencing a changeover of rain to freezing rain to sleet. This is the current radar image out of DFW right now, where we see these brighter orange to red areas of reflectivity. Currently, that's falling as freezing rain and maybe even some thunder sleet in those darker regions. But areas currently that are below freezing are seeing the freezing rain. And as we see here, we try the correlation coefficient. We're going to see that, yes, indeed, we do have the sleet and the mix line up towards a few thousand feet up in the air. This is probably pushing around 4,000 feet currently, where the snow mixing line is. What we see right here is where all that snow that's falling through the atmosphere is changing over to liquid water or sleet or just freezing rain, and that's what we're currently seeing down in the DFW area. A little bit of freezing rain, but that's going to start changing over to sleet fairly soon, as those temperatures have dropped below freezing. And overnight, we're expecting more icing, more problems, and that's why you're under a winter storm warning, where you might get some snow later on tonight into the morning hours tomorrow. So just going to be a messy time up in the Metroplex. Down towards the city of Austin, we're not seeing much in the way of frozen precipitation yet. Currently just seeing a lot of rain in the area. As I show you here, the current reflectivity. We have just showers streaming on through the area. Down towards San Antonio, the same thing. All of these riding along the cold front. Down towards Houston, where the cold front is making its way into the city, we're seeing a line of showers and even some storms popping up along that cold front as it makes its way into our area. Here in the city of Houston, we're not expecting any winter precipitation, but areas up north, Bryan College Station, Huntsville, Livingston, maybe even down towards Conroe, may see some type of frozen precipitation, whether that be light freezing rain or just some sleet. Might have to keep a lookout for what might be ahead. And just want to take a quick look. This is what they currently have. This is what they're currently dealing with in San Angelo, and all this is in the form of frozen precipitation, where they're seeing a lot of sleet as this mixing line is way down. It's around 2,000 feet. So I'm pretty sure right now they're gaining a pretty heavy coating of ice up in San Angelo. And all this is heading towards the DFW area. So very dangerous situation unfolding there once again. I know you're tired of it, and this is winter. But by tomorrow, hopefully you get above freezing and we get some melting to go on. And so now I wanted to show you the simulated reflectivity from the HRRR model, just to show you what to expect over the next few hours. And as we see here, we see that line of storms really well defined, as we saw on the radar from Houston, and also a line of showers extending on the I-35 corridor. And we're also seeing all the sleet being mixed in and some snow up towards the Oklahoma and Texas state line. And as we progress in through the night, this is only going to get worse for the DFW area as that ice transitions over to snow. We're going to have freezing temperatures all night. So highways, overpasses, they're all going to be slick. So if you have to go out and about, be careful. But it's probably best you stay indoors, as this will be a prolonged event throughout the night. Check tomorrow in the morning for your weather. It might be a dangerous situation. Might need to call into work because it will be dangerous out there. Down towards the Austin area, we're looking at a transition from rain into snow into sleet in the overnight hours and some freezing rain. So we could have some ice accumulations in the overpasses and highways as well. Down towards San Antonio, you're under a winter weather advisory where it is possible that you could get some sleet mixing in with the rain. Doesn't seem like it's going to be a big problem in the city, but just north up into the hill country might be an issue for you. But down here in Houston, what we're looking at is just mostly a cold rain with maybe some sleet pellets mixed in to our north. Might see a little bit of coating, a slight glaze in our northern counties, but that is not likely at the moment. And so just wanted to show you why is it that you're only getting sleet currently in the DFW area. Well, this will be your sounding, and this is just a vertical profile of the atmosphere, and this is showing just the temperatures at below freezing, but up in the atmosphere around 800 millibars, which is I would say about 3,000 feet. The temperatures are above freezing, so everything that's falling through the atmosphere is melting before entering this sub-freezing layer again, and that's why you get that coating of ice, and you're getting sleet, not snow as of yet. In the Austin area, what can you expect around the time you get some of those freezing temperatures? Well, this could be into the overnight hours where you finally get below or at freezing. Same situation down there in Austin. You will be above freezing in the mid levels of the atmosphere, where that frozen precipitation will fall and melt, but will refreeze once it touches the surface if you are below freezing. Areas like College Station, not much to worry about as of yet. This could change in the overnight hours, just depending on how strong this cold front is. But not expecting much, just maybe a few ice pellets mixed in with the heavier rain bands, as you should be just above freezing for most of the night. So what do we need to know? Dallas-Fort Worth, winter storm warning until noon tomorrow. A tenth of an inch of ice accumulation is possible, and an additional inch of sleet or snow on top of that is possible in the overnight hours. Austin, same thing, just without the sleet or snow. You have ice accumulation possible of a tenth of an inch or more in through the overnight hours till noon tomorrow. San Antonio, you have a winter weather advisory. That's a little bit of a downgrade from a winter storm warning, just meaning you won't get as much ice as up in Austin. Might see less than, totally did not see that, less than a tenth of an inch of ice accumulation, but you still should be wary of those bridges and overpasses. And here in the Houston metro area, no advisories or warnings as of yet. We might have to watch for those northern counties just in case anything does develop. What we mostly will be having is a cold rain, thunderstorms, and a cold night ahead with a cold Thursday as well.